I mean, so much animosity and tension that was built up heading into round one. It seems as though perhaps that's moved on. Have you let it go as we move into round two? And do you think that maybe losing that sort of that edge, that anger could affect you as you move into round two? Are you a little complacent?
Yeah, I mean, that's something we have to worry about. We have to worry about. But I'm not complacent because I know that Daniel's going to be a great challenge. And but that's what you worry about, when you win your whatever 15th bracelet or whatever, and everybody tells you you're the greatest. But it's so funny, the swings in the poker world. You go from being, oh, Phil's lost his edge. Phil isn't very good. And then when you win a bracelet, all of a sudden, universal praise. This guy's the greatest, and they flash your records. They look back at all your accomplishments. You know what I mean? And yeah, you can't, let your ego. I've made a lot of mistakes. I remember this story, Brent, where Michael Jordan ran to catch up with me. I mean, I just wanted to leave him alone. He runs to catch up with me, and I'm like, fuck, MJ ran to catch up with me. And the next day I got an email saying Obama was asking how I was doing at the World Series of Poker. He was still president. And I walked around, and all I wanted to do was tell everybody about MJ and Obama. I walked around like an asshole for 2 weeks, zero focus on poker, didn't even cash in a tournament. And so, yeah, my ego can fuck me up, man. It's always been able to fuck me up. And so as I get older and more mature, you really have to find a way to keep your head in the process. I remember when Elon Musk came to my book launch party, for Poker Brat. And I was just like, and again, my ego just started to go into like the hemisphere, Elon Musk at my book launch party. This is so cool. Elizabeth Holmes was there. It was a pretty cool event. And I was just like, oh my God, I'm so cool. Fortunately for me, I had to read my autobiography 7 hours a day, every day. And it reminded me of all of the tough times. And it reminded me of all the struggles I had early in my life. And luckily I didn't go into that ego. But that happens to me, my ego gets out of control, and it affects me with less focus and in some negative ways.
So how did you not mention when Jennifer Aniston and Angelina Jolie begged you to do a threesome? How, like, of all, got MJ, but you didn't mention those two saying, Phil, you're the hottest man in the world. Brad Pitt squat. I want some Phil Hellmuth private time. You didn't mention that. You're showing your humility with age.
See, now that's the Negreanu that I love. The guy who can playfully tease me, and I can laugh at myself.
Hey guys, this is No Gamble, No Future, some sports betting, some fantasy, and Brent, some pure degenerates.
Absolute degenerates. Are we sharp? No. Are we dull? No. You gotta risk it to get the biscuit.